And we're also going to talk about, or at some time, we're going to talk about arc length instead of an AB. We don't have to talk about arc length, so we're going to go in to talk about it. We're going to see how much we can talk about today. Today's a short day, so it's kind of hard. Um,
Did you say the test was posted, or are you going to post it?
no, it's posted last time. You just had to go back and see it.
Okay.
Uh,
When you
okay.
posted the test, are the answers included?
No, it's not.
You're talking about that group test we did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that, so I'm a little bit. I wasn't here on Friday.
If you have the answers, can you post them so we can check?
Was it?
Sure.
Ooh, that thing. No. Bro, I did
Okay, I cannot find it. Let me go find it from here. 1998.
Yeah, but I was right 90% of the time. Shut the fuck.
Alright, so this is the thing we're gonna do again on Friday.
Bro, this is so bad.
If I can find it. Jesus, I don't know where my stuff is. Give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna start with these questions. So this is a 1998 test of area and volume. Now this is an older test. This is actually when I was in high school. Actually, a year after in high school. I do like this question. Is a little bit different.
You can't really see it's like super small.
Oh.
You're in your 40s?
Yeah, I'm 42.
There's
What?
no way.
You're
No,
like
I
my
thought you were
dad.
like, yeah, you're in your 30s, like mid 30s latest. What?
No, I'm 42.
Damn.
Can you guys see?
Yeah. Number one, right? Oh, A and B. Never mind. I thought they said number two.
Yeah, so A and B is pretty easy. So, but B is a little bit harder. So this is a kind of a K questions that involve. So you want to figure out. Let's see if we can do this together. So you want to divide it to two regions, and you get the same thing. So in this one, you actually had to work it out. So on top of rotation, of axis rotation, this is one of the things that I want to be able to do.
Trust me, I got you. How much more difficult is the actual BC material?
The BC material is hard is because sequence and series is not something that we accustom, and usually pre-calc doesn't cover sequence and series as extensive. Used to when I start teaching that we will cover all the sequence series, so student will know what infinite series is. Like for example, a ball is bouncing in the height of 10 feet and every time reduced by 80%. And then if you keep on bouncing, how much distance is going to travel until the end?
Right.
So usually student able to see that at pre-calc level.
Oh, that's with like the summation symbols and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if they cover. Who's your pre-calc teacher?
I had this Stefano.
I don't know.
I haven't seen her. I don't even know if she's still here.
Is she a good teacher?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Mr. J. I played Minecraft every single day in that class. Never paid a second of attention the entire year at all.
That's why your algebra is so bad.
That's what I did in pre-calc too.
And that's what I did in algebra as well. I did that in algebra and pre-calc. And no, what she told me when I was going to calc, she's like, "Yeah, you'll do fine. You just can't play Minecraft every day." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's what I did. Wait, what did you do it for?
No, I'm not gonna point any fingers, but I did have a bad algebra 2 teacher though.
Well,
Who's your other tuition teacher? Her? Okay, so it's not that. Do you have her on? No. What's wrong?
Wasn't there like, isn't there like a pedophile in that? No, not him, somebody else. It's like an algebra teacher or something.
Would it be 0 to 4? 0 to 4 or 0 to 2?
give me a second. Let me change to this one.
Because it's around y, x equals 4, that's a vertical line. So it has to be the y values. So it'd be 0 to 2. Right? Wait, it's off of y x equals 4.
You don't rotate this one.
Y equals 4, then y x equals 1.
Which is square root of that.
That's like the area.
I'm not sure if that's right.
It would be 0 to 2, right? I think it's this.
So this question has a 4 parts, and the reason why is students are sometimes don't know how to handle K problems, and I want to make sure they can do it.
Wait, what about the last problem?
Yeah, this is the last problem. It just they write in like this, so it's much better. So this is the actual problem. So 1998 AB scoring.
When you're doing the disk method, does it really matter what axis of rotation you do it around? Like, are you gonna get a different answer?
Yeah, this one is not anything abnormal, so this one's okay. But yeah, sometimes your disk method that just says you have square root x graph, and it's rotating at x equal to 4, then it's a 4 to the curve, so it'll be actually 4 minus 4 minus y squared in order to go do that rotation. So if depends on if you rotate around x-axis, it's also disk, then it will be square root x squared. So the other one's actually 4 minus because the way you draw a line is from axis rotation to the curve,
Right.
and that's the problem that you might have. But this question is a little bit different than the question of volume before, so I want you guys to figure out. It's the same question, just different formats.
No, are we just do?
Make sure to do all the parts.
Already, okay.
Do you guys know how to do B?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to do it.
Wait.
The A's are easy though.
Yeah, I know, it's just like,
I get confused. Which are we supposed to do, like around?
They told you, they say find the area.
I got confused by what you said about the 4 minus y squared.
Or are we supposed to put it in terms?
That has nothing to do with this question.
Oh, okay, so, okay, never mind.
Are we supposed to put it in terms of x or y?
It's around the vertical line, so it's y.
No, the area or
Like
the area is gonna
What
be,
is the boundary 0 to 2 or 0 to 4?
you had to draw it.
But the x is 4 and the y is 2. So which one do we put for the interval?
You had to see where the area bounded is. So draw out a graph, right? The square root x graph you should have no problem drawing, and draw out x equal to 4, and also x-axis. So with the three things, you should have a inclusive area,
Right.
and that's the one you account for.
Well, wait. So it's 0 to 4. Or is it 0 to 2?
Exactly, bro.
I'm so confused.
You can do it to either one, but it'll be one way is easier.
I'm guessing 0 to 2 is
No.
no.
0 to 2 is going to be in terms of y. It can be done as well, but it's going to have to be top minus bottom. So the function is going to be a little bit different. No, this is not disk. This is just area. Area is top graph minus bottom graph. Man, you guys forget everything. That's why I
Yeah,
needed it.
did. I really did. No. Trust. Look, listen. Like, you just gotta trust me, okay? I know what's going on here now.
Oh, I see what we have to do. I see it now. In terms of X, what's this? This is.
Wait, but I'm seeing, what the hell is cross-sectional area for?
Can we square this whole thing, or is it just this? Wait. It's this right here. But is it this square or is it just this? It's either this or this square.
I think it's square.
No, it's 4 minus y squared. Because it's top graph minus bottom graph.
If you put it in terms of y.
No, it's in terms of x. X equals 4, so it's 4 minus y squared. Because x equals y squared.
I'm thinking this.
The 0 to 4, 4 minus y squared. dx. Or that is
Just trust me for a second.
Should I give you answers? That way you can check. Okay, A is going to be 16 over 3.
With a pi or just 16 over 3?
16 over 3 is area, it's not volume.
Oh my gosh. Bro, what?
Can you read? Find the area of region R. B.
I can't read this here.
You can do algebra and you can read.
16, dude, where did we pull this 3 from?
Let's see.
Do we have to use the cross-sectional area?
I don't know what you're talking about cross section. This question never talk about cross sections.
Dude, I have
Yeah, I have no idea where.
I have. Oh wait, I found my area note. I found my area. I don't know how to do. Why not helping? Dude, is this even my notebook?
I did something wrong here. Wait, so what did we do?
Oh, dude, what the? Dude, we're way overthinking this. Are we?
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't know what you're talking about.
bro, what the fuck?
Everybody's like, it's area.
Yeah, but like, you just kept saying that, and I didn't. Dude, it's just the area under the curve.
Jonathan don't get it. He's like,
No, I don't.
what's the difference
No, I
between
don't, bro.
area and volume?
I'm like,
What's the difference between area and
I think I'm doing
volume?
it right now. I think
yeah,
I'm
you
doing
have
it
to,
right
you
now. No,
can
no.
divide the area into two
Wait, I am.
parts, so you have
Dude,
to make
that
the
is it.
area of
That is it.
0 to,
It is.
That is literally the area under the curve.
0 to h.
We're trying to look at disc and
You're
washers.
thinking like disc, because I was thinking
Yeah,
disc
bro.
and washers.
It never did ask you disc.
You talked about the group test, and the group test was literally just disc and washer stuff.
Well,
So it's
the
not-
group test also has area and volume.
Did it? I honestly don't remember. I thought it was just disc and washer stuff. Alright.
I got A and C.
Wait, why did I still get? I still didn't get 16 over 3. What the fuck?
I think we're starting to do math around this point. the 3 over 2. X is 3 over 2 times 2 over 3.
So I can't just take, I just took like my
Right.
area and squared it.
Anybody got 16 over 3?
Areas
I got double that.
I got it.
You should integrate. You should get 2/3 x to 3 over 2 between 4 to 0.
Just this, and then you can get it.
Did you get that?
But it's actually from 0 to 4.
How's it from 0?
Because I tried to like rewrite it in terms of y, and then
Because
make
it's
it
X
equal
In terms of y, it can be done too, but it's much more tedious.
Yeah.
It's much more tedious.
Practice doing so that is the thing between the areas and that.
In terms of y, it's going to be between 0 to 2, 4 minus
I did that second.
y squared.
We just overthought.
Oh, see, I
That
got
was
the
the
balance
easiest
wrong.
question.
Because
Yeah.
it made the y squared equal to
Solid
4y.
10 minutes.
Because you want to do it in terms of x, much easier.
We're just here to watch it. Split it halfway.
It was literally asking us to take it like a basic.
2 regions of equal area.
I really do hate myself.
David, you got all 4?
Could you zoom in on it just a?
Oh, Lucas, you got all 4?
Mr. J, could you zoom on it just a little bit?
Okay. Huh?
Can you like full screen that or like zoom in a little bit?
Yep, I got it. So each thing.
Oh, you mean that?
So we need to find what line of H makes both sides equal.
My name is.
Yes, of equal area. Equal area would be 16 over 6.
No, it's gotta be this one. It's gotta be the integral from
My
zero
informal
to
name is
h of square root x
Like
dx.
from the bond.
Equals the integral from h to 4.
Yeah.
So then you
Nisha, you got to which part?
I want A and B.
Okay, good. Gabby, this group, you guys doing okay?
We are working on D.
Whoa, you guys are fast.
We're on B, but we're on the right path.
Yeah, no, now we're
Now
starting
we're not
to get
overthinking.
somewhere. We're starting to
Now
get
we're not
somewhere.
overthinking.
Let's go.
You guys like a Bowser, right?
Huh?
Bowser in Mario Kart. Start out slow.
Yeah.
Hopefully building enough momentum.
The same square root.
Yeah.
Plus. Or no.
You're trying to make the two areas equal. And the areas are from 0 to h, and the rest of the area,
Well,
which is.
What I grabbed.
Yeah. You got
So you
it.
just put this into each other?
Yeah. When you evaluate and solve for h.
So you need an A to get B, right?
Yeah.
Did you get D?
What the hell? Bro, all it is, wait. I got it.
No, I'm getting it that.
I'm getting it.
No, dude, I think I broke the equation.
No, you didn't.
You broke the equation.
No, I broke the equation.
I don't know if you can broke the equation, but
You would be surprised. I got that something equals something else minus itself.
So there's a.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, I basically got 8 equals something else minus 8.
What's wrong with that? It has variables, doesn't it?
Wait. Wait, that makes sense. Dude, we're off today, man.
You're off, I'm doing fine.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's see get the answer.
I'm doing fine on this one.
For D?
Yeah, for C.
I thought D had to switch it to Y.
Dude, my brain is not why.
I don't know, this is.
that's why I need a test again because I know that you guys are not there.
Yeah.
Basically, graph's gonna look like this.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just don't know.
Okay,
That's similar.
so I got to here. Now how do I? Do I just screw it and then?
Did you get it?
Hold on, I got it. Or do I keep it and it's the-
So you use C for D.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
So the first one, 16/3. Any questions here?
No.
Okay.
We're chilling. Don't even worry, Mr. J. We got this.
All right.
No need to worry.
Except for the fact that we took like forever to do it, but it's fine.
Thirds? Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Because it's a half, right?
So,
It's a half, right?
is that
That's not what I
16?
did,
Did I
but
take
okay.
cube root of
Okay.
16?
I thought I did something wrong. I'm like, what?
No, you have to do half of it.
Because once you find out, you want a two equal region, right? Equal region has to be equal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, see, you messed me up. I was on the right path and then you were like, oh, it's zero, well, I mean, that also works, but that's just way more work. What you were thinking is way more work.
Yeah, well, it should have worked, but
It should have worked. It should work. It will work. It's just a lot more work, you know? Cause it's literally just,
Wait, no, my way did still work though. It did still work.
Because the equal region, they have to be the same. They have to be A/3 and A/3. That's the way you gotta think about it. And you just set the boundary. So we never did a problem where the boundary is on the variable is on the boundaries.
Mr. Yeah, I set up that like way more complicated. Than
I know what you did.
like, Connor, it literally took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 steps.
Okay,
to
well,
get to
that's
this.
how much work I did. Honestly, it
It
wasn't
took,
too
no,
much.
it took 6 steps to get me to this, when that one, it took me.
Now part C is the disk, right?
Now we know what's going on.
Find the boss.
It's actually pretty easy, right? C is gonna be integration. It's rotating around x-axis, so that's a very simple disk. Between 0 to 4 and the x, so that's gonna be x 1/2, so it'll be 3/2, 2/3. And we have to have a pi in the front.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, this one is square, I forgot.
What's that?
This one's square.
See, we knew that.
So this will be pi between 0 to 4, x dx. So it's gonna be 8 pi.
What is this equal to?
Is everything okay?
No. So you're saying this entire thing's equal to 8 pi?
No. See, now we're just now.
I feel comfortable doing it. I'm chilling.
And then, you're still taking yeah, but it's pi there, and then you just divide both sides.
I'll stab you with a pencil.
So this is basically the same questions, right? D is the same question because they say vertical line divide region into two. Region that when the two regions are revolving around x-axis, they generate a solid with the equal volume. So what does that mean?
You have to do the same thing. Just set equal to 4 pi.
Yeah, that's it.
I could still do my other part. You could, but it's hard, so why?
So this is the first time you see the boundaries as a variables. So you can have boundaries as a variable. You just treat it as the way it is. You don't do anything extra. You don't do the way you're gonna set up. You're gonna set 4 pi is equal to between 0 to k, and with the square root of x squared dx and pi in the front. So 4 is equal to 0 to 4 of x dx. Not 0 to k, sorry. And just solve for k, and you should get an answer. So the thing is it's not difficult. A lot of time you just have to treat it the way it is, give it what is given to you, and you go accordingly. The next question is going to be calculator based, so you're going to learn how to make sure you use calculator, and also knowing how to find intersection on your calculator. So a lot of you guys might not know how to find using calculator. So this is part your homework. Your homework is going to be based on those two questions and also that take-home test. So if you understand everything here, you should be fine. Okay? Then we're going to talk about arc length
What
tomorrow.
was the answer to D? Was it square root 8?
Yeah. Okay, so now let's look at this question. This is a 2001 FRQ. This is a little bit harder. You need a calculator with this. So, and this one there's so many ways to approach the same thing. So you gotta be careful how you approach it. Especially finding the area of R. There's one better way to look at area of R. And there's one better way to find, the S is easy, I think. The R is the one that's hard. Now R has two different ways to do it. S has two different ways to do it, but one way is easier. Now you need to use a calculator with this, though.
The region S is
I can't read.
If you cannot finish, this is going to be a homework.
about. No, we got this. Don't worry. We can do it.
You have 3 minutes, Carter.
You're such a negative Nancy.
I don't know how to use a calculator.
Dude, R is just a washer. Straight
It's not washer, it's area, you dumbass.
up. Straight up. What?
It's
R?
area, not volume, you idiot.
Jesus, you think I cannot read.
I haven't finished drawing it.
Oh, but you still have to do the top minus bottom.
In the area of R.
But which one's the top?
Where does R intersect that line?
Make them equal and find out.
Looks like the square root of 2.
What? Wait, what?
Where does R intersect the graph of the axis?
R isn't
of
a
the-
line, R is an area.
Oh, that's back.
You need a calculator with this, by the way.
Where did the graph of 2 minus x squared intersect the x-axis? That'd be x squared, that'd be square root 2.
You make that equal to 0. It's -2 equals negative x cubed. -2 equals x cubed.
You need a calculator with this.
No, we know.
Okay.
No,
I just don't know how to use a calculator.
Watch, 0 to square root.
Connor can help him out. Also, if you can help him out to use a calculator. And Margot, you need me to teach you how to use a calculator or no? I don't know.
Probably, yeah, for this stuff, yeah.
Time for the day.
I know how to add numbers in a calculator. I just don't know how to use a graph.
Then you're gonna treat it as a homework.
These calculators, literally, you can do everything with. Like, you don't even need to look at
Isn't it similar to the
calculators.
FRQ that we had for the group test?
You gonna come to
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Because
No.
we also had to calculate with the calculator.
No, on the group test, they are non-calculated questions.
They were some of them were, the FRQ.
So you get distracted?
Oh, yes, they are.
You get distracted, right?
The last questions.
Yeah.
Oh, be lame.
I'm gonna go look at houses on Zillow for 4 minutes.
I will post this online.
I'm gonna come to tutoring today and refresh myself on how to use the calculator.
And Margot, you wanna come at lunch or something? I'll help you how to use calculator too. So if anybody need a refresh how to use calculator, just let me know. Do you remember?
A little bit.
You wanna come at lunch? We can go do it together. Hi, Eva. Bye.